Hi, Larry McFall here. Nice day today, Huntsville, Alabama, and I'm going to play a little tune. But first, before I play that tune, I want to talk about my steel guitar. I've played a few years. Started when I was 8 years old. That's probably been about 62 years ago. Didn't play necessarily steady for all those 62 years. I kind of lost interest at times, but did have a steel guitar with me on many of my overseas trips and played with little bands there. But it was always a non-pedal, usually a lap. This here is a Fender D8, 2 necks, 8 strings each. And being an advocate of the non-pedal, and that's not to say I don't like the pedal steel. I played a pedal steel. It's difficult to take around to different jam sessions and set up and make sure all the little rods and everything's proper and tuned and all that. But I like to see youngsters get started on a lap steel. It was a good one. Single neck, 6-string lap steel. I got started at 8 years old up in Elwood, Indiana, and it was on a Sears or Montgomery Ward's, I can't remember what, like most youngsters. And I was taking the E7 Oahu courses out of Cincinnati, Ohio, and that seemed to do the trick. And then of course my father wanted me to learn notes and be educated, and of course that kind of brought an end to my real interest for a while. But I still had one. I took it to Okinawa with me, Korea, and all my different assignments that I could take one, and played with bands over there. But they have a good sound, and you can do a lot with it. You can make music like Don Helms and a lot of the people we listened to back in my days, back in the 40s and 50s, that were beginning bands. And of course I had my opportunity to do that as a youngster, sat on a bale of hay with a laptop on there and I guess play some music. But you can do openings. It's got a wonderful sound to it. I get to concentrating too much on what I'm playing, and then I get my mouth puckered up, and then my brain starts hurting, and I guess that's just the way it is. But anyway, I'm going to play Crazy Arms. It'll be on what I like to call my Kroger neck, the one that makes money, my C6. I play E7 too. E7, old steel guitar rack. It's a good one to have, mainly because a lot of the old tunes I knew was in E7, but C6 is what I do it in. Now pedals, they do it in E9 Nashville, and it fits them, and it's the Nashville sound with a guy who's Green and Franklin that's come out there, and many others who's made great music play that. So let's start with Crazy Arms. Crazy Arms was a song written by a real great pedal steel player by the name of Ralph Mooney. Now Ralph was assisted, or him, a collaboration between him and a man by the name of Charles Sears had wrote that. And then of course it became a favorite of many country artists to play. As you can see, and all you steel guitar players that are playing pedal steels do a great job in playing this song. It sometimes on the steel guitar doesn't necessarily sound like the song when it's sung, Crazy Arms. And that's a joy of playing a steel guitar. Sometimes you can make your own arrangements, versions, whatever you want to call it, and come out as long as it sounds good and plays good. And of course when you're filling for somebody singing, you have to do a few other things. So thank you for watching, and if you like steel guitar music, get you a lap steel or 6-string lap steel and start playing the steel guitar, learn how to play it. Or if you feel adventuresome, get you one of those dual neck 10-string pedal steels and go to it full time. So good luck.